What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the Wynice L1 outdoor solar powered camera. Taking a look at the specs, this has 2K resolution video, a 130-degree field of view, a built-in battery for a wire-free installation, two-way audio, Google and Alexa compatibility, and intelligent notifications which detects people, vehicles, pets, or packages. So taking a look inside the box, you get a solar panel, which connects through a USB-C connection, the mounting arm for the solar panel, a USB-C cable in case you want to charge your camera indoors, your mounting bracket for the camera, as well as some screws and installation hardware. Then lastly, you have the camera itself. So taking a look at the camera itself, there's not much going on design-wise, but overall it's a nice and modern rounded shape. The entire body is all white, and then you just have black on the front face. Coming to the back, you have your charging port, and this is where you would connect the included solar panel. Typically, battery-powered cameras aren't the most convenient as you have to take it down to charge it, but this one includes a solar panel which will pretty much keep the camera charged up year-round. So installation on this camera was pretty easy. You have your mounting base here, which comes apart in two pieces. So this is your main piece. You just want to figure out where you want the camera and mount this there. Once you get that on the wall, you just attach this piece on top of it, and then your camera will thread on right here like so. And then you can adjust the angle while it's on the wall to get the perfect position that you need as well. Again, this is a battery powered camera, so there are no wires or power needed to be ran to this camera. Considering this camera only costs about $100 and includes both the camera and a solar panel, I honestly wasn't sure what to expect, as cheap cameras usually aren't that great. But surprisingly, this one has been very solid. As with any other camera, I did have to fine tune the detection zones, but once I got it all dialed in, notifications have been very accurate with no false triggers. Taking a look at the video quality, this is definitely a great camera. Thanks to its 2K resolution, everything looks nice and clear in both daytime and night as well. This camera does not have a built-in spotlight, but even without one, it still captures everything very clearly. One thing I have not seen on a camera before is this camera does not require an SD card, as it already has 8 gigabytes of internal storage. This is very cool and saves you some money as well by not having to purchase an SD card for each camera. Beside this, you could also store your videos on their cloud storage, which starts as low as $199 a month. So opening up the app, this is what you'll see. If you have more than one camera, they're all listed right here, but in my case, I only have this one. So when you click that, it'll pull up your camera feed. As you can see, my camera is right here, but normally this will show whatever you have outside from the camera. So taking a look at the app, you have a few different things you can do. Right here, you have record. So if you look at your camera, you see something happening, you can go ahead and click record, and that'll record it directly to your phone. You also have snapshot. You have two-way audio, as I said earlier. So you can go ahead and click that and talk to whoever you see on the camera. Then you have alarm. So if you see something happening and you're not able to get there, you can go ahead and click that. And your camera will automatically make that alarm noise to hopefully alert that you have a camera there and alarm's going off. Hopefully it'll scare them off. So coming up here to settings, you can name the camera. You can turn on the status LED on or off. You have night vision. Mostly you just want to leave that set to auto. You have your routines here. So when you set up a routine, you can tell the camera when to have alerts or when not to have alerts so it doesn't bother you. So coming over here, you have your activity zone and you can edit that zone. So right here, you can go ahead and add a box and set what area you want to trigger the camera only, and it'll ignore everything around that so you don't get any false triggers. Coming to the bottom right here, when you don't have a membership, this just has person detection. But if you have their membership, you also get pet detection, vehicle detection, package detection, and animal detection. Package detection definitely works very well. I guess it detects when you have a brown box sitting there by the camera. Right now in back of my yard, I have some boxes from e-bikes sitting there. So the camera kept triggering me that I had a package there waiting for me. So I had to go ahead and turn it off for now so it won't keep sending me those alerts. Then coming to the bottom here, you have your sensitivity. You can set it to low, medium, or high. depending on where you set it, is how much it'll take to trigger the camera. So if you're getting false triggers, just go ahead and mess with that and play with it, and eventually you get to the point where it'll be more accurate and stop sending you false triggers. Storage settings, as I said earlier, this camera has built-in memory, not an SD card, but actually memory built inside of this. So that's where you go here and see how much storage you have used. Then you also have your cloud storage here if you want to take a look at your membership details as well. All right, so coming over here to storage, I really like the interface they have on this. So taking a look at one of the days where I had events, every event has its own little screenshot, little thumbnail there. A lot of cameras I've used only have like a number or a file name or a timestamp. So you kind of got to click through them and randomly guess which is the file you're trying to find. But with this, you could just scroll through it and say, okay, this is the file where that person set off the alarm. So I can go ahead and click that. And that makes it much easier for sorting through your files and trying to find the trigger you're looking for. Almost forgot, right here you have this little SD or HD. So if you have a slower internet or you just don't want to waste data, you can put SD, which will show a lower quality live feed. And then if you click HD, it'll show a much higher quality. Probably not going to be able to tell the difference as this is very close. And plus this is also a picture on your laptop, so it's not going to pick up details. But when you have this outside and there's things further away, when you click that HD, things come a lot more sharper and you can see more finer details. So if you're not worried about wasting some extra bandwidth, definitely leave it on HD. Overall, this is definitely a solid camera that comes at an even better price, especially when you consider that a solar panel is included as well. So if you're looking for a wireless battery powered camera, this one here from Wynice is definitely a great option to consider. All right, well, that about wraps up this video. As usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a comment. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.